All right, guys. What does that sound like it's running? Have you guessed yet? What is it? Tell me what you think it is. I'm excited. So, you guys that do snow removal, I got something for you. You ready for it? Let's see it. Oh man, where'd you go? You ready? Bam! Woo! Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That is what you call a skid steer killer. That tractor will whoop the living heck out of any skid loader you got. I can plow faster, which gives you, if you got higher ground speed, then you're gonna get better production and better traction. So there you go. I finally got the last piece to the puzzle. We've got the Zootberg on it. That thing's made by ATI. I got it from a Ford Distributing Company. But let me jump in the tractor real quick and we will show you guys. Let's turn the demonetization. Yeah, I don't want to get demonetized. We'll turn the radio off. Actually, I'm not even monetized yet. You guys aren't helping me get subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, so I matter, because I don't matter right now. I mean, it matters to me, but I don't matter to them, I don't think. All right, so here's our view from the cab. Look at that. Got good visibility. You can look over there, you can see the hitch. It was super easy to hook up. And the way I've got mine going, I've got it on my loader valve. So we run our RPMs up. If you want that to go up, guess what? Pull it up. You want it to go down? Guess what? You run it down, and if you watch, that boss is on a slip hitch. Bam. That's about right in the middle right there. It's on a slip hitch. So let's shut the tractor off for a minute so we can talk outside, because it's dreadfully noisy. If you guys don't know anything about a Boss pusher, look at that. Almost like I've used this pusher like a million years. So a Boss snow pusher is amazing, okay? I think it's the one to beat out there. If you like if you like anything that I like, you would love this pusher. So these pins float, and see how it's in this slot? Well, it's in a fixed hole in the bottom, and then this hole is slotted like that. So this whole thing can go up and down and front to back. I've got another one back here. I think you get the gist of it, but let's go look at the other one and I'll show you real quick. 75 seater. Oh, guess what? We sold the 65. Guy's coming to get it in the morning. She gone. You ain't gonna see the little 65 in videos anymore after today. Well, he ain't gonna see it in videos anymore anyways, because I'm not making a video of the 65 today. All right, so see this here, see that slips forward and back. I don't know, that's a fair amount. And then obviously it slips up and down in the slots. It's got a metal trip edge on it. Really good pusher. Really good pusher. But we'll get you guys outside. Man, look at that 75 with them lower windows tinted. I should have done that on my 65. You guys, if you're tinting your windows, just go ahead and tint the windows. And I do like how I did that. I didn't know if I was gonna like it. I think I showed you in the tint video, but see, we just made a line across it, so I've got line of sight underneath. But see back here, I mean, you can kind of see it if you know where it's at, but you really can't see it. It's hidden behind the boom. That's kind of cool. Look at that thing. Look at it. I'm excited about snow. Well, and if you live in Kansas, you're welcome, because now that we've got this, it probably won't snow. Sorry for the wind, but it's windy all the time. All right, let's fire this baby up and I'll move it up and down for you a couple times. And generally, this will sit on the ground. Okay? What's going on is I got a high spot in my concrete because it sheds this way from the middle. And it tapers off both sides. Well, it's high centered in the middle on that cutting edge. Normally it would just go on the ground, the shoes sit on the ground, and you just push it and go. There is slick. If you don't think so, you're crazy. Nice thing is you don't have all that, you know, those loader arms. And we went over this with the Zoidberg. That loader arm, the top pivot was like way up here. Man, it's like 30 inches. I got like, I don't know, 8 inches of drop there. And this is way thicker than, well, it's about as thick as the loader arm there. But then I'm captured up here where I wasn't before, captured there and there where the loader arm bolts to. But to me, that's just a whole lot stronger, loading everything straight through that chassis. But I love that thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and don't look at this. Oops, I bent that. So I took both the pins out. This pin holds the lift arm or the top link up. Yeah, when I put the link in it and got it in, I was all excited. I put that back in because I was used to putting that in, holding the arm up when I had the top link on. I lifted it up and I bent the damn thing. So now I got to get a top link, which really sucks because this one's nice. You know, you flip this up and you literally turn it and then you flip that down to lock it. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice, or it was kind of nice. Now it's not. I may try to straighten it. If I can straighten it to where it's usable, we're good. But anyways, and that was barely moving the loader. You could get pretty quick with it, which I'm sure I will because I'll be out in the machine a bunch and a bunch. But the loader arms fit really nice. Look how thick that thing is. I mean, I'm glad I bought that. I was going to make one, and my gosh, that thing is so freaking nice. The only thing I had a problem with, that side wouldn't latch. Well, I looked at it, and my pin was spun around. So when somebody put it together, it must have spun around the wrong way and it wouldn't go down in there. All I had to do is, actually I put it in this position and then I just twisted it because it's on a bolt right there that'll spin. And I just twisted it and it was totally fine. But man, I was freaking out a little bit. I'm like, man, really? Snow might be coming here before too long. And now I gotta wait for another one because I thought maybe it was mismade. But anyways, this thing ought to be a game changer. So you guys, if you are even remotely thinking about pushing with a tractor, that cost a little bit less buying the Zoidberg and buying that that 3-point to skid loader receiver hitch deal adapter. It cost me less money to buy the Zoidberg and to buy this than it did to have a loader. And that's not even including a bucket. That's just the loader. I don't know. I mean, maybe the loaders come with a bucket when you get a price for it. I don't know. I didn't care. He told me how much it was, and I priced this out, and it was way cheaper. And all I did is it comes with lines. Your hydraulic lines are made to go all the way back here and go to your remote hydraulic in the back. I didn't want that. I didn't want to have to use my remote or something. I already had a loader valve in the tractor. It was factory loader valve. And it had the loader brackets. I pulled the brackets off. I just plumbed it right to my loader. So that way I can use my loader control and then I can park it somewhere. I can lock my loader out. If somebody doesn't know what they're doing, then the pusher is going to be sitting on the ground. Maybe it'll help deter somebody from stealing my stuff. I think I'm going to get some pins and put it in my locks. That's what locks the ball in. I think I'm going to go ahead and get some pins and lock the ball in. you can make these lower arms float as well, like this in here. The arm inside is slotted to where this would actually float and articulate and all that. If you didn't have one that had a float on the hitch, you could possibly make your arms float a little bit and maybe give your pusher a little bit of floating ability. But these things clean so nice. If you haven't ever used one, if you ever haven't looked into one, you need to look into one. It's a steel trip edge. That one, I did already put a cutting edge on it. So that one's got a cutting edge on it. They come without a cutting edge. They've got a factory edge in them. These are brand new skid shoes. As of last year, I think I might have pushed one storm with them. But you wear down your base edge is what they call it, and then you put your a cutting edge on it. Boss doesn't give me no money. This is not, you know, paid, nothing, whatever. I buy these. I'm gonna have to go buy another 10-footer because I really think it's a waste putting an 8-footer on this. And then my buddy Brian, that you see me do concrete tear out for all the time, he runs this 10-footer. So I'm gonna sell the 8-footer and I'm gonna go ahead and get another 10-footer for this. But excited. If you guys do snow removal and you need a snow machine, you might think about it. Way cheaper than a skid loader. I mean, you can buy a wheeled skid loader maybe for what I paid for this tractor, but I guarantee you, you know, when you're pushing snow for 12 hours, 14 hours, 20 hours, whatever, and you're sitting up in this big bad boy, you got all kinds of room. Like I got short little legs, but I can stretch all out. I can do my thing. I'm like kicked back and relaxed in a seat with a steering wheel. Instead of doing this, doing that, I'm doing this. How nice is that? All right, guys, I hope you liked the video. This is a new one for me. I mean, in theory, it ought to work really good. I mean, the way it looks, it's gonna work kick-ass. But I don't know. We'll see what happens when it snows. But if you guys are in the snow business, you might look at it. I mean, usually you can pick up one of these tractors for 20 or 25,000, and you can rock and roll some snow. I've been there, done that. My 4066 I had, dude, it was awesome. It was awesome. I loved it. All right. Well, as always, please like and subscribe, and hit that notification button. And then, I don't know, you never know what I'm going to have next. It's always something crazy. Everybody thought I was nuts when I bought the Zoidberg front 3-point hitch. They're like, what are you going to do with that thing? I said, you'll see. That's what I'm doing with it. Right there. The Zoidberg and the ATI 3-point to skid loader adapter. And this thing is about as heavy duty or heavier duty than what's on the front of my skid loader. I mean, it's machined really nice. I mean, all the welds look really good. I mean, look at that. Welds look good. The finish looks good. I mean, not that the finish really matters. It's going to be in the snow. The shipping company destroyed my tag. But, and then stickers. See, Jeremy? This is what stickers do, man. Jeremy knows who I'm talking about. Look at that. Stickers. They're stupid. Why do you put stickers on everything? Anyways, all right, guys. Have a good one. See ya.